Salutations, esteemed individuals. Delighted to have you return to our platform. Today, we embark on a journey through the captivating and occasionally bewildering realm of self-centered conduct. Specifically, we delve into the aftermath of abstaining from contacting a narcissistic individual subsequent to their rejection. Initially, this scenario may strike one as peculiar and callous. Indeed, narcissists often exhibit peculiar and seemingly irrational behaviors upon cessation of communication. Despite initiating the separation, they exhibit a desire to retain dominance over the dissolution. The perplexity arises from the narcissist's belief in their entitlement to abruptly sever ties while simultaneously dictating the terms of disengagement. They expect continued pursuit of their validation, emotional tethering, and forsaking of personal fulfillment in relationships or endeavors. It appears their objective is to monitor every facet of one's life. Upon deeper contemplation, one must pose the question, is this equitable? Why should a narcissist deem it acceptable to vehemently reject someone and then assert control over them? The rationale lies in their perceived entitlement. Narcissists genuinely believe they possess ownership over others and can exert influence even in their absence. This entitlement becomes most evident when they sever connections with individuals, a decision typically motivated by perceived inadequacy in fulfilling their shifting desires. Following prolonged devaluation, the victim may feel debilitated and incapable of meeting the narcissist's ever-changing demands. Consequently, the narcissist discards them, deeming them no longer beneficial. Narcissists get a strange kind of pleasure from seeing the problems of people they've left behind. The narcissist's never-ending need for power and approval comes from the thought that their abandoned victim is still suffering and unhappy. Making the choice to stay away from narcissists is a big step forward. It's when you decide not to give the narcissist what they want. When you turn them down, you don't feed their ego or give in to their whims. You choose to put your own growth and healing first, and then you gently let them go from your life. The most important thing is that you accept your freedom and move on with your life without linking it to theirs. It can be hard for narcissists to accept their increased independence and start taking care of themselves. They begin to lose your attention and power over you, which makes them feel uneasy and disturbed. They find it hard to accept that you've moved on and are no longer stuck in their old ways. A lot of people find it hard to understand how someone could be so strong and not be affected by their manipulative influence. It can be too much to handle how complicated these feelings are. It's strange that many people still want to get back together with their narcissist soon after the split, even though they caused them pain. Eventually, though, this hunger usually goes away as they put their own health and growth first. While they are emotionally detached and getting better, narcissists may try to hoover back into their lives and take control again. Narcissists use hoovers to get back in control of you. They often do this by pretending to be sorry or concerned about you. When you're just starting to get your balance back, this move is especially important, making it a crucial moment. Narcissists use a variety of tactics to regain control or rekindle the relationship for their own benefit when they feel their power waning. Narcissists often see opportunities to get back into your life when you're trying to move on from them but haven't fully separated. For them, this moment is very important because they don't want to lose you forever. Narcissists keep a mental list of all the relationships they've had in the past so they can go back and visit them because they hate losing the love and attention they used to get. If they think you're still upset about the breakup, they may not talk to you for months or even years after they cut ties with you. But once they see that you're healing and emotionally separating from them, they come back, pretending to be worried or making contact under the guise of getting back in touch. They might suggest getting together or use emotional pleas to get close again. This strategy is meant to make you think again about how important they are in your life. Getting involved with them in any way during this delicate time could undo the progress you've made in your healing and pull you back into unhealthy emotional dependence. Like good curators, narcissists keep up with their harem, or a garage, of admirers. This is a figure of speech for how they tend to interact with a group of people on a regular basis to reinforce their power and control, rather than truly wanting to reconnect with them. Once they've pushed you away, they might try to get you back, even if they don't really want to make things right. This makes you want them again, which gives them a short time to get the attention and approval they need before pulling away again. This cyclical pattern helps the narcissist feel superior and in charge by making you feel bad feelings again. Even though they don't want a serious relationship, they get a psychological edge from rekindling your interest. They win on a psychological level by keeping power over other people. It's a trick that boosts their ego while trapping you in a cycle of hope and failure that makes it hard to move on and take back your independence. If you decide to cut ties with a narcissist and stick to it, they will see things differently. They are no longer able to pull you in with their gravity or even look at you briefly. They are upset because they can't get to or learn about your life. After getting rid of you, they're used to keeping an eye on your thinking to keep their power. They feel uneasy and hopeless when this flow of control and manipulation is broken. Their pain comes from not being able to keep things the same, where they could easily control your feelings. They feel like they need to act quickly because they know they will soon lose you as a source of selfish supply. Their worry about your health or them not being in your life does not come from love. Instead, they long for the praise, care, and love you used to give them. Their absence leaves a hole they badly want to fill. When narcissists are in this situation, they come up with ways to reconnect with others. Their main goal is not real reconciliation or repair, but to retake control and keep you as a source of narcissistic supply. Narcissists can't stand the thought of other people living and finding happiness or success without their help. Because they are always trying to feel better about themselves, any sign that you are doing well without them is a direct threat to their sense of self-worth. They are deeply uncomfortable and uneasy just thinking about you being better than them. Because they are naturally ambitious, they can't accept the idea that you could do well without their help. In any area of life, they hate the thought of being beaten. Putting in place strict no-contact rules makes this pain worse for narcissists. It not only helps you heal, but it also breaks their idea that they are always in charge. They are put in a tough psychological situation when you strictly follow the no-contact rule after being turned down. The narcissist's emotions are thrown all over the place by this situation. They really want to get back into your life and find out what you think about them now. They want to spark your old love for them again. You, on the other hand, take up valuable thought space in their minds without giving them any power or control. Their distress is made worse by the fact that they can't get information or tell themselves that they are better. The narcissist may become so obsessed with this that they feel forced to do something. This urge comes from the disturbing thought that they no longer have control over you and that their once solid sense of safety and calm is slowly fading. Their sense of power is weakened by your refusal to interact with them after being rejected, which shows that you can move on and do well on your own. Narcissists hate the thought of being seen as less important than others, so they can't even consider the chance that they might be inferior. The threat to their ego could make them think and act in strange ways. People may feel like they have lost their identity and purpose when they are taken away from their manipulative strategies and tactics. The thought that they might not always win and that you can do well without them can drive them crazy. Deciding to stay away from someone after being rejected is a big step toward healing and a strong way to claim your independence again. It makes it clear to the narcissist that they have a weak hold on you at best. It takes courage to tell them you're going ahead without their permission. Hey there, thanks for listening to this. Feel free to like, write, share, and subscribe if it helped you or spoke to you.